This is John Polrai. I'm coming to you from Tokyo, Japan, and as you know, Amber Heard had a surrogate baby. Also, as you know, there's a petition to have Amber Heard removed from Aquaman 2. So I figured I'd check out what Jeannie Larson, who created this petition, has to say about it. And it's pretty insightful. I also have to say, something's funny around here, because these signatures are moving very, very slowly. Like really suspiciously slowly. I can't say much more. I've got no evidence of tampering or suppression, but on the surface it looks strange. Anyway, let's see what Jeannie has to say, and shout out to her. So first, she goes on to say about how Amber had the surrogate baby about 2 days ago. And obviously, this is from a few months ago. But then she goes on to give some insight about an article somebody wrote about Amber. Now, there's an article titled, "Becoming a Mother Isn't All About You, Amber Heard." In it, author Amanda Platel calls Heard to task saying, "Sorry, what? How about the beginning of someone else's life? Having a child, Amber, is not about you. It's about the tiny, helpless person you have chosen to bring into the world. Becoming a mother is the most selfless thing a woman can do. Forgive me if I have my lingering doubts that Amber understands that." Because, as you guys know, Amber Heard has claimed the most important thing for people to know is how she had this baby and that she's not ashamed of it, but she didn't really mention how important the baby is. Maybe we're supposed to think that's a given or assume that, but you can't assume anything. We gotta assume what you're saying is what you think. That's what we choose to put in print. And many Twitter denizens tend to agree. Her post was complete all about her, writes one skeptic. She can't hide her narcissism. Me, Heard, says another. One Twitter denizen is quick to point out that although the baby was born in April, Heard still hasn't updated her Twitter bio. And that was a few months ago, and I checked it yesterday, and she hasn't updated it. So a lot of people, not everybody, but a lot of people put mother, father of two, happily married with children, something like that, and she just left it exactly as it is. Hey, maybe she changed it right now, but I doubt it. As of this writing, Heard's bio says that she's an actor, an activist, semi-professional, disruptor, ice cream advocate, and shameless teacup Yorkie lover. Not a word about being a devoted mommy to a sweet little angel. They also say they understand that Heard might have wanted private time. Maybe she didn't want to brag about the baby. But the fact is, she let the cat out of the bag and told the world. So at that point, once you tell the world, that means you're accepting that most of the privacy is going to be gone. You'll have your privacy behind closed doors, but the privacy of not having the information out there and not being asked about it is gone. So, essentially, what they're saying is, if she really wanted more privacy with it, why let the cat out of the bag until she absolutely had to? They go on to say that maybe she's too busy, which is complete bullshit. We know she's not busy. We know, well, we don't know for a fact, but we could safely speculate she's a very lazy person and she hires as many people as she can afford to help her do things. Change diapers, take down her appointments, whatever, assistance. So, I'd say busy is out of the question. On the day her daughter was born, Heard posted a video of herself crawling around on the beach in a flimsy sundress, babbling about death threats. One Twitter user was quick to say, "So much concern for a new baby and the woman who actually birthed it." I said that myself. Someone also argued here that people like to keep the surrogate mother private. However, I was saying a little bit of a thanks or something like that. I don't know anything. I get what the person's saying. Maybe it should be private. But there could be speculation to be asked about, well, why not just at least give this person credit, or a shout out, or I wish you a happy life, or something like that. And of course, Miss Larson goes on to mention that a lot of Twitter users are concerned about the baby's well-being and the baby's health in the hands of a known abuser. And if you don't actually understand that Amber Heard abused Johnny Depp, well, she's got an arrest record in 2009 of actual abuse. So even if you're not on the boat, or not in the boat with the Johnny fans, and you're not seeing reality, you're forced to see that she's been arrested for abusing a partner. And of course, Miss Larson goes on to mention that she's got this record. However, she does not have a record of violence against children, which needs to be said, which is fair, which is true. Then she says, and while having a newborn can be a stressful and trying time, it's almost certain that Heard has a network of nannies and family upon whom she can lean to do most of the heavy lifting, if not all of it. After all, Heard is in London, reportedly filming right now, and there's no evidence that the baby is with her. There have been lots of photos of Heard out and about in London, but none of them show evidence she's got the baby along for the ride, so somebody's looking after her little daughter. So not to worry, there are probably enough people in baby daughter's life to ensure that she'll grow up safe and happy. Let's all wish her little daughter the very best life has to offer. And I have to say, there were new pictures that came out of a carriage, but they didn't actually show the baby. I guess if the baby wasn't there, some paparazzi, some reporter would just peek their head in and report on that. So I'm going to assume the baby was in the carriage, but we don't have any photo evidence of that for the public, so it might not have been. You guys, of course, let me know what you think down below. Doing pop culture, celebrity news, Depp vs. Heard, little Meghan Markle, Britney Spears, whatever comes up. And, of course, a random story, even once in a while Star Wars. If you're not subscribed here, and you don't subscribe, well, I guess it'll be sad, but I'll get over it. See you next time.